Hello, I'm Azai. Welcome back to Aokana. So it has been about not a week. How many days has it been? Last I played this was Wednesday, so about 4 days now. But yeah, I actually had to look up what I said on Patreon for the last episode. After a week, it does get quite difficult to try to remember what the hell happened. Considering this story is mostly slice of life right now. When they're talking about the sports stuff, my nerd brain actually remembers most of the stuff. So yeah, let me talk about my day real quick. I just came back from the gym. I haven't eaten, but today was actually pretty insane at the gym, and I still have the clarity that I talked to you guys about a couple of weeks back. Heck, maybe at this point it's been a couple of months. I don't really have a good, a sense of time, for the most part anyway. But yeah, it always feels nice, like when you wake up, everything is just going as planned. I really appreciate that sort of feeling. But yeah, let me take a look at, or let's actually talk about the last episode recap. Let me try to remember. I think we are in chapter 5, right, of this story. I think we also did not see a lot of Rika, though we ended off trying to... Well, not tried to, we actually went off with Rika to this mall or something. And we met with Sato-san. Yeah, I'm not gonna call her Satoin. At least not when, the dialogue is not there anyway. Before that, let me actually try to remember what the hell happened. There's actually not much that happened in this story so far. I feel like most of it is really just filler. Okay, I took a look at the loading screen there, so they actually did some sort of tag, if I'm not mistaken, as practice. But yeah, other than that, not much happened. I do appreciate the fact that I am juggling this with Venus Blood Frontier. This is just a nice chill VN to, relax with. Not really think too much about, at least so far. Of course, when things start getting competitive, I might actually be pretty fired up about it. But so far, not really. Okay. Let's just go and load the game, shall we? So that I have a feel about where we're at right now. Though I don't think I'm mistaken, we should have already seen the scene, or this is right after we get to the scene where Rika and Sato-san was with us. A few days have passed since my outing with Ichinose and Satoin-san. Okay, yeah, see? The classroom is dead silent. Normally, there's always some chatter, but now there's nothing. Guess everyone's stressed out by tests. No, I was trying to recall what happened with Mashiro, but she already aced her test, I believe. Well, she failed 2 subjects or something, if I remember right. But then, I think she had to do some makeup tests. But she's already practicing with us, so that's probably way over. We have finals today. What the hell? That is a very big skip. I don't know what tests we were doing a couple of episodes ago, but right now we're doing finals already. What the fuck? Only the sound of pencils running over paper, which blends in with the wind and rustling of trees, fills the room. I hope everyone's doing fine. I look over to Asuka and Misaki, then think of Mashiro. Since the club as a whole did rather poorly on their midterms. So, I assume, midterms usually means 3 months, right? I don't know how the curriculum is in Japanese schools, but the curriculum back when I was still in high school, it was 2 semesters every year. If I assume it's the same, then we already skipped 3 months from the last chapter. Holy shit. That's crazy. Since the club as a whole did rather poorly on their midterms, Aoi-san gave me a certain order. Next time, make sure your players do well enough not to embarrass our FC club. Huh. It was mainly directed toward Asuka and Mashiro. Asuka luckily managed to avoid failing anything, but just barely. Mashiro, though, actually did fail in a few subjects. Everyone seemed to be studying hard during the study sessions I organized, but I'm honestly worried. Especially about our little one. I overheard her talking to Madoka about a new console that just came out. I think it was called the 4DS or something. Man, really? The 3DS has been such an old thing now. Why didn't they say like the Nintendo Switch? I don't know when this game came out. I think it's about 2020. So if they were talking about the Switch, that would probably be a lot more closer to its release. Since I think the Switch came out in 2018. Maybe a bit earlier. Maybe 2017, like a bit past mid 2017. Man, I seriously hope that didn't distract her. Well, can't change anything at this point. I just have to hope everyone does well. Otherwise, we can kiss our FC club goodbye. At the end of the day, the FC club is part of school. That means they'll shut it down in an instant if they think it's negatively affecting our grades. Aoi-san stressed that point more than a few times. It's probably different in a school like Takafuji that focuses on sports, but an ordinary school like ours only cares about test results. You'd be surprised. I think an ordinary school doesn't really care about even tests. Not gonna lie. They probably don't even care about anything. We haven't even gotten a chance to compete in a tournament yet. So if we mess up already, they'll most likely assume it'll get even worse in the future.
Hey, 10分前。名前の書き漏らしがないようにな。
There's no way anyone would forget that. You'd be surprised. I really hope Mashiro put her name down. I check to make sure my name's on my sheet as I worry over the real possibility that Mashiro forgot to do it. And with that, I finish all my exams without any major issues. I can only speak for myself though. Who knows if any of the others failed or forgot to put their name on their tests. Just have to pray Mashiro and Asuka manage to do well. A few days later, we're getting our test results back, which fills the room with an air of both joy and apprehension. And that's everything. I checked my result in Japanese, which was the last test we got back, as I worry about the others. And unfortunately, those doubts continue to plague my mind as Aoi-san enters the classroom.
よし、答案も戻ってきたし、これで期末テストも終わって、もうすぐ夏休みだ。みんな、終わったからといって、羽目を外しすぎないようにな。それじゃ、青柳。
Alright, let's see how everyone else did. I rushed out of my seat to get answers. The moment I leave the classroom, Asuka calls my name. I thought Asuka was supposed to be in our class. Why didn't she just tell it inside of the classroom? Guess you passed. Well, on to the next one. Well, you kinda gave away your results already. I mean, she ran right up to me with a huge smile on her face. You should have kept the suspense up. Like, you coming over looking all sad would have had me panicking. That could be a positive thing, it could also be a negative thing. Guess you'd be pretty bad at poker then. Actually, a good poker face is useful in any sport. Might be a good idea to fix that. Asuka looks oddly pumped about the idea. Okay, let me see. Asuka happily spreads her test papers out to show me her results. Whoa! Seriously? I'm honestly impressed. I did pretty well myself, and by that, I mean I got in the 80-90 range on everything like before, which is above average. However, Asuka scored over 90 in everything. She even somehow managed to get a perfect score in something.
私頑張りました
Yeah, you sure did. Didn't she get like 50 to 60 before? Damn. Her recent transfer may have played a part in it, but she did pretty bad in the midterms. Regardless of how much she studied, seeing such a drastic improvement is a little weird. Maybe she really is a genius. Makes me think of all the shocking things I've seen her pull off in FC. Guess I'll just have to wait and see if she ever realizes her full potential.
あ、そうなになにみんなで発表会してんの
I think she's just a hard worker, really.
うわあ、アスカ先輩すごいですほほーこれはアスカ頑張ったね軒並み90点超えてるじゃないはい私やりました
Oh, you guys are all here.
みさきちゃんの点数知りたい
I already know you did better than Asuka, so no thanks.
そう言わないで見てよ今回はそれに輪をかけてすごかったんだから
Like I said, I already know you got above 90 on every... Whoa! What the hell? I see several hundreds in the papers Misaki shows me.
平均96古文と数学と英語で満点だからもうちょいで半分以上満点だったんだけどね
I actually got a friend who got an average of like 95 or something like that. But unlike Misaki, she actually does study hard, which is why I feel like Misaki is really unbelievable. Either the school's standards are very low, or, you know, like I said, Misaki probably puts in effort in places that we don't see. But looking at her personality, I don't think she probably does it for, like, studies and whatnot. In FC, sure, but in studies, she doesn't even, you know, seem like she cares too much about it. Unless when she's flaunting like this.
みさきちゃんすごいいやーさすがにトップは譲らずって感じね
She can't be human. She managed to do stupidly good without even really studying. I swear, some people are just born lucky. Or, like I said, the school might be, you know, very low standard, Messiah. So how'd you do, Mashiro?
まあ私のことはいいじゃないですかそれよりもみさき先輩の高得点について話よう
Don't tell me you...
大丈夫ですよ赤点はしっかり回避しましたからほらこの通り
I checked the sheets Mashiro shoves into my hands.
どうですか見事にすり抜けてるでしょ
Sure, you did pass, but...
まさしくすり抜けたって感じの得点だよねもう何ですか二人とももっと私の努力の後を認めてくださいよみさき先輩先輩なら認めてくれますよねこの私にしては超努力した結果うわーギリギリだねこりゃ先輩まででも赤点回避には違いないですよ
Last time they told me the passing grade is about 50 or 60, like, Asuka was barely passing some stuff, right? Or was it 40? I feel like 40 is impossible, man. How is 40 a passing grade?
だね部活の参謀に関わらなくてひとまずは安心ってとこかな
Do remind me, please. What score did she get? I'm not sure this is really worth celebrating. Sure, our club is safe and all, but these results make me worry about Mashiro's future. Will she really be fine if she keeps this up? Well, I can safely say that, you know, test scores don't really matter too much. Unless, you know, you plan on getting like a scholarship into a really good school or college. But if you're not really in any particular like rush to get into a good college, I think you can probably just go to cram school and whatnot in Japan.
そうそう、マサヤは硬いんだから、いいじゃない結果が良ければ。
That may be true, but at this rate, she'll either barely pass or fail her next set of tests. You sure you want to keep walking that tightrope, Mashiro?
それじゃあ、期末試験突破を祝って、今日はスパーッとお祝いしましょう。
Well, she seems alright with it. Hey!
まあまあ、今日は開放感に浸ってもいいじゃない。何かやるにしても明日からって感じなのよ、マシロは。
Sorry about that. Had to pause the recording. My package was actually here. Got myself some donuts as a delivery. But yeah, I'll be munching down on those donuts after I'm done recording the session. You sure you aren't talking about yourself there?
マサヤの本心だよ。私にはわかる。わかってあげられる。
What did you say again?
安心して。
Oh, sorry about that, Misaki. Who likes to put things off for tomorrow? I see. Quit trying to psychoanalyze me. You couldn't be more off base.
今日は私も美咲の意見に賛成かな。
Do people actually talk about psychoanalyzing when they're in high school? I don't know, man. Et tu, Madoka?
息抜きもたまにはいいでしょ、コーチ。
Well, I'm only really worried about Mashiro, so I shouldn't kill everyone else's fun. This is the perfect time for a break too, since we're done with finals and all. Okay, we'll start practicing tomorrow.
じゃあお菓子持ち寄って女子会やろう。はーい、やりましょうやりましょう。
I do feel like since I'm playing Venus Blood Frontier and this game at the same time, the ratio of guys and girls is a bit too much. Like there are way too many girls in like Aokana right now. I get it that these sort of visual novels tend to, you know, like put you in a spot that has a lot of girls, but I do feel like it's a bit unnatural lately, right?
いいね。じゃあ一ノ瀬ちゃんも呼んで、女子会だから当然マサヤはアウトね。
Fine by me.
あ、でもいつもやってるみたいに女装してくれたら特別に参加させてあげてもいいけど。
I've cross-dressed before? What's again supposed to mean? Quit making stuff up.
マサヤさん、それずるいです。私も見たいです。
I'd never do that. Don't believe her lies.
先輩はさっき私に厳しかったから、いくら女装しても混ぜてあげませんよ。
Seriously, cut it out. I'm no cross-dresser. I have actually not seen Messiah's, like, sprite. At least when he's our current age. We saw him when he was younger, but does he actually have an effeminate body? The girls continue to tease me as they move to the club room. Am I using effeminate right? Is that supposed to be just a, you know, just an adjective? Guess I'll just head on home. I've got nothing to do around here anymore. Whoa! Prez! He flashes me his usual overly enthusiastic smile. Unfortunately, he shows me grades that are even closer to failing than Mashiro's. You barely made it. Of course! You got exactly 40 in classic Japanese, math, and English. Yeah, see? 40! I don't understand. Like, 40 is a passing grade? How? Oddly enough, those are the exact subjects Misaki aced. What a weird coincidence. Please don't say that in front of the other members. If Misaki heard that, she'd take it as permission to slack off.
え、あいつらはどこだ？もう部室に向かったのか？
I mean, there's nothing wrong with her slacking off. She gets like 190s, you know? Yeah, about that. I feel Prez in on the details.
おお、そうかそうか。時には休息も必要だからな。
Right. And since there's no practice today, I'm going...
よっしゃ。ならばこちらは男子会だ。
Why? There's only 2 of us here, so that sounds seriously lame. I mean, Prez is cool and all, but the idea of spending private time with him is pretty damn scary. Yeah, see, this is why I feel like we need more boys in, you know, in our circle.
いいじゃないか。たまには部活を離れて互いに内面を打ち明けるのも大切なことだぞ。
Thanks, but no thanks. I try to escape, but Prez grabs me by the collar. I can't get away. He's too strong.
気にするな。全部俺がおごってやるから。
He didn't really laugh like with the gahaha thing. I think you laugh pretty normal there, Shion. You can't do the Rance laugh. I don't care. Let go of me, Prez. I wobble around as if I'm drunk when I land at the terminal. I swear, I definitely haven't had alcohol. My current condition's Prez's fault. Man, you sure put me through a lot today. What was up with that?
おお、わかるか。わかるだろう、ひなたよ。
Was he like swinging a bat? I kinda heard something there in the sound effects. I get you. I totally get you, okay? Now quit grabbing me by my shoulders and shaking me.
お客様、他のお客様の迷惑になりますので、大きなお声は。
I'm sorry. I'll try to get him to stop. Seriously, calm down. I'm begging you, Prez. Man, he didn't drink either, so how'd that happen? Remind me to never go drinking with him. What, did they go to a cafe? I mean, I guess when you're going to a cafe with another, like, friend, it's nice to just drink coffee and talk about random stuff. I don't know, I feel like Shion... They didn't even, you know, show us the scene. I feel like we actually do need to have a one-on-one talk. He seems very one-dimensional so far, you know? Is what I'm getting at. I've heard a lot of horror stories about drunk wrestlers. Prez is pretty buff, so I can't imagine things turning out exactly the same. Ugh! I just want to get home. Huh? I notice somebody approaching me from behind. And when I turn around, I see someone flying to the terminal. Ichinose? Probably not. She got called over to their girls' night. The elegant flying form seems a lot like hers, but I can tell it's different. Who's that? Some flight instructor, maybe? Before long, she's close enough for me to make out her face. Oh, I think we talked to that journalist girl or someone from the broadcasting club before we end the last episode. And we still did not know who the hell that girl from that school was. I forgot the school's name, sadly. Aha, this should be the girl, right? Yeah, this should be the so-called genius, I think. She isn't very tall, but her perfectly straight back makes her look the part. However, what's even more striking is her pristine silver hair. Is she a foreigner? No, probably not. She did seem like one at a glance. Ooh, I don't know why that was so hard to say. But upon closer inspection, I realized she has Japanese features. Still, the graceful way she carries herself doesn't seem Japanese. I find myself captivated by the sight of her, unable to tear my eyes away. And eventually, she lands at the terminal and looks at me. Crap, she noticed I was staring. Sure, I didn't do anything wrong, But this is pretty damn awkward. Oh, I'm sorry. It's just that you look like someone I know. Ugh, what a lame excuse.
似てた私と
Well,
あなたも似てる
huh?
なんでもない
I guess the typical kudere this girl. Not really much expression, not really much to say. She says as she turns and leaves. Well, at least that's the first impression, right? This is Japanese anime archetype after all. I look like who exactly? What'd she mean? I just made up a dumb excuse on the spot, so I didn't expect any sort of response. Well, not like that was much of a response. I'm no looker, so there are probably a ton of people who resemble me. Her comment's not worth worrying about. But maybe, I mean, she probably thinks you have the same sort of form or something. But then again, she's not really looking at you while you're flying, unlike Messiah there. But I look in the direction she walked off. Something about that bothers me. Unfortunately, she's gone now. It's too late for me to ask her to elaborate. Too bad. Guess I'll just go home. The nagging sensation at the back of my mind, however, doesn't disappear. The next day. Are we actually gonna do some FC, please? Some more nerdy talk? We finished our finals, then had ourselves a nice little break. So now it's time for practice. I want all of you to bring your swimsuits tomorrow. Why? The moment those words leave my mouth, they look flabbergasted. Expected as much.
いやまあそりゃマサヤも男だからねいつかこういうこともあるのかなって思ってたけど期末テストも終わったし次は身体測定だーって感じ発想がすでに懲役者だよ
It is kind of creepy how he phrased that. Couldn't he have said something better?
まあこんなにストレートにセクハラしてくるとは思いませんでしたね正直マサヤさん
Hey, don't write me off as a creep. And Asuka, there's no reason to get all sad. Man, they really have zero faith in me. No matter what I say, they always take it the wrong way.
だって水泳部でもないのにいきなり水着って言われたら疑うんじゃないの普通はすごいブラック企業でありそうだよね今日は水着で営業だとか先輩が何の商売を始めたのか知りませんが私はそんなものの売り方間違ってると思います
I swear, you guys have terminal cases of overactive imaginations. How am I even supposed to react right now?
私ちょっとぐらいなら頑張ります
Are you serious? Maybe I need to have a long, hard talk with Asuka about the dangers of fraud.
海で部活をする
Wow, nice timing. You girls practice that? Yup. We're going to do some extra special training at the beach tomorrow. They'll probably get wet while they're there, hence the swimsuits. That's really all there is to it. Yeah, sure. Totally not just fan service for the game.
でも一体それで何をするわけ
You'll find out tomorrow.
湊くんが説明するの
No, I actually asked someone else to come do that. What did she say? Okay.
誰が待ってるんでしょうか実演販売の名人とか
Quit joking about that already. Did we talk about the Ponzi scheme already before? I don't think so. I mean, I actually watched the video about that a couple of days ago, but I don't think we actually talk about a Ponzi scheme. The next day, I managed to clear up all their suspicions, so everyone's here in their swimsuits.
おお、これがマサヤのハーレムか。
Yeah, I can't deny that, Shirase-san. Don't say creepy stuff like that. There's another guy with us, right, Prez?
おお、今日の指導員って店長さんだったのか。
ふむふむ、なるほど。こういうタイプのマッチョが一人いると、ハーレムに刺激があっていいよね。
Is there actually gonna be a freaking gay route? I don't know what, started this whole stupid guy friend gay route thing in visual novels, but usually in moeges they do have that route. It's mostly like a joke route, really. Cut it out! Shirase-san gives Prez a quick once-over.
君、なかなかいい筋肉してるね。特に体の奥の方が鍛えられてるんじゃないか。
俺の鍛えに鍛え上げたインナーマッスルに気づくとは。やりますね。
ちょっと触ってもいいかな。
おう、存分に触ってもらって構いません。
This is actually not all that weird, truth be told. Like, if someone actually does have a pretty nice build, I think it's pretty okay to actually touch their, like, abs or something. This music is just making it super awkward. He actually did not voice the hum there. Yeah, you're making it kind of weird though.
ここら辺どう？痛くない？
Yeah, these guys are fucking retarded. Ah.
少し痛い感じがするが、我慢できないほどじゃない。
だったらこう動かせば楽になるかな。どう？ちょっと気持ちいい感じしない？
そこはなかなか気持ちいいかも。
I really don't need to see this. I'm sure tons of people would pay for this view though.
広背筋をちょっと鍛えすぎじゃないかな。腹筋の方とのバランスを考えないと体が歪むよ。
He actually did not say, that pronunciation right there, but alright. The scientific name for the lats.
そういえば最近腹筋の方をしっかりいじめてなかったな。見る目があるな、白瀬さん。
トレーニング機材とプロテインもうちで取り扱ってるよ。
頼もしい。
君の小胸筋鍛えてみたいな。
The two of them look each other in the eye as they go in a firm handshake. What the hell is happening? I like the fact that the sprite keeps changing and and they didn't even show us the muscle sprite. The sprite of the girls keep changing, I mean. Hey! Get over here! I call the girls back to me. They start playing in the shallow water because of this weird display. I don't know how common this is. I think I've said this before, but how common is it for people to actually wear a freaking bikini, especially when they're in high school? Like, what the fuck? I know I didn't tell them to bring their school swimsuits, but I'm so surprised they brought their own personal ones. Mashiro confuses me though. She brought a school swimsuit, but it doesn't even belong to Kunahama.
暮らしのお店の白瀬さんだね。
よく覚えていてくれたね。
店の名前に白瀬ってついてるじゃないですか。美咲先輩が特別な好意を持っていたみたいに言わないでください。
Quit barking at someone who took time out of their day to come here and train you.
はい。今日はどうして白瀬さんを呼んだんですか？
We're going to practice what to do in the event of an emergency, and he's here to help with that.
いやあ、 みんな元気かな？知らせのお兄さんがやってきたよ。
In event of an emergency? What does that mean? What did he say? He said Oni-san, I guess.
なかなかふてぶてしいですね。
昔おるわって感じかな。
でもまだ年齢的にはお兄さんで大丈夫じゃないかと。はい。
Yeah, that's the thing I have a problem with in this game, like, so far. They just have too many archetypes, man. Shirase is basically the, like, middle-aged guy who, you know, thinks he's still young, but wants to be still called, like, Oni-san.
結構ギリギリかな。
I feel like I consume... Oh, sorry, Madoka. I consume too much Japanese media to already know all of these archetypes. And they get pretty damn old.
そうかな。自称というか自称ですよね。そんなことないんじゃないかな。自分で言うのは OK だと思いますよ。
アスカ、フォローになってないから。
Truth be told, he probably isn't even in, like, middle age. Maybe he's, like, in his late 20s.
ごめんなさい。
若い女の子にこういうこと言われるのってとっても素敵だよね。
Whatever, dude. Don't expect me to agree. Oh god. Why'd I even invite him?
君も少し年を取ればこの快感を理解できるさ。
変態だ。
美咲先輩の綺麗な目が汚されるので帰ってください。
Quit trying to drive him away. He's here to teach you about accident prevention.
私たちの前に変態がいるとこの先事故が起こるかもしれませんよ。
Look, he may be a total perv, but don't you think you're being really rude?
いやいや、失礼じゃないよ。もっときつく罵ってくれていいんだよ。
Okay, you're kinda weird, man. Masaki's hand shoots up as soon as she hears that.
そういう変態キャラを演じて少しでも女の子と会話しようと努力しているとこが悪い意味で気持ち悪いと思います。
それは悪い意味で傷ついたな。
You done? I was gonna say, he doesn't even look that old. He does need to, like, shave off the goatee, though.
ねえ、帰っていいかな。
Don't go getting all depressed on me. You're here to explain what to do in case of an emergency, remember? Focus! Ah! Misaki! Fix the mess you made.
美咲先輩に不死だらなことをさせるつもりですか？
How exactly is that indecent?
はいはい、もう分かったってば。5本。知らせお兄さん、今日はよろしくお願いします。
お兄さん。お兄さんか。じゃあ早速始めようか。
Wow, that worked fast.
想像してたよりずっと嬉しいね。
Is he going to keep this up forever? Enough of that. Let's get down to business. Yeah, I have had enough of this stupid shit, Messiah. I see no end in sight, so I clap my hands and force him to get on with things. Damn anime.
スカイスポーツをする人は一応年に一度の安全教室に通うことを義務付けられてるんだよ。
安全教室ですか？
暮らしの安全性が今より低かった頃の名残だね。昔は飛行中に出力が落ちたり停止してしまったりという事故があったんだ。
飛行中に停止？
落下して頭をかち割って死亡あるのみか。
私、そんな恐ろしいものを履いていたんですか？
This was probably a decade ago. Calm down, Asuka.
昔でもそうめったに死亡事故はなかったよ。ほら靴は左右揃って一足だろ。反重力を発生させる機械の特性って何だった？
わかりません。
Seriously?
わからないものはしょうがないじゃありませんか。
And you can't help but defend everything Misaki says. No, can't let her guilt trip me.
一つの機械でも二つの機械でも能力が変わらないというところでしょうか。
正解。一つは片方が壊れた時のための予備なんだ。でもまあほぼ起こらないけど、二つ同時に壊れるということもある。
可能性とか言ってたら何でもありそうですけどね。
それに試合のユニフォームは救命胴衣の役目もあるから大変なことになるというのはまずないけど、万が一ということだってある。その時に君たちの命を救うのは君たち自身なのだ。
おお。
というわけで今日は海への落下訓練をします。
なるほど。それで今日はみんな水着なんですね。
やっと納得がいきました。
Sure, sure.
今の今までマサヤへの疑念が拭いきれなかったからね。
You know, you should trust me enough to give me the benefit of the doubt.
ほら、そこは変態の仲間は変態的な感じで。
Don't go getting all depressed again. Misaki, keep those kind of comments to yourself.
はーい、ごめんなさい。
Man, how old is this guy? I can't believe he just gets depressed by, being called a hentai. Come on, man. Yeah, I can totally tell you are. I gotta give you like, the exact truth here, but every guy, can't help themselves but become a pervert. I think so anyway. Please continue, Shirase-san. So, I just embrace myself that I am a pervert.
ああ、大丈夫だよ。
その落下訓練って具体的にどういうことをするんですか？
2メートルくらいの高さでグラシを解除して海に落下するのさ。
ちょっと怖いですね。
大丈夫。下では僕とマサイが待機してるから溺れる心配はない。深さも僕の胸くらいまでのとこにするから。
でもグラシを空中で解除することってできるんですか？
あ、ですです。地面の近くじゃないと解除できないようになっているのでは？
Is there no physical button or something?
事故や自殺を防ぐためにそうなってるけど、国の認可を得た人は解除行動を知ってるんだ。というわけでみんなのグラシを解除するから気をつけてね。
Oh, interesting.
国からの認可ですか。白瀬さんはすごい人なんですね。
Prevent suicide though, that's pretty dark.
そうでもないよ。スカイスポーツの店を経営してる人はみんな持ってる。じゃあみんな靴を出して。これでよしと。解除コードはフォールだから変な場所で言わないように。普通に危ないからね。
わかりました。
Oh, sorry.
はーい。
Unlike Venus Blood Frontier, this game has very awkward, localization. So I think Venus Blood Frontier has a very exact localization. So when someone is saying like a couple of sentences, they actually, the punctuation and everything is actually very good. But in this one, I feel like they actually don't do it very well. They keep adding some stuff sometimes. Sometimes they actually don't add some of the stuff that they say in Japanese. I don't know. I guess it's a style of localization and whatnot, right? But I definitely prefer a more pure type of translation compared to stuff like this. But it's really just personal preference.
訓練の方法だけど、落下地点に垂直に立ってそこでフォール。落下姿勢にはいろいろあるんだけど、足から垂直に落ちるように。 これが体へのダメージが一番少ないからね。で、気をつけるのはお尻の穴をキュッと閉じること。
Yeah, see? In this localization, she literally just said hentai, right? There's actually no second sentence there.
そう思うかもだけど、これは変態じゃないんだ。落ちた時に勢いがあってお尻を締めてないと肛門から水が入ったりすることがある。
もしそんなことになったら結構切ない気持ちになりそうだね。
確かに自分が生きている意味とかについて深く考えちゃうかも。しっかり力を入れます。
それと股間を両手でしっかりと覆うこと。
I'm actually trying to think, like, what the hell is wrong if water gets inside of your anus? Is that actually weird? I don't know. I mean, don't you just spray your water with bidets anyway when you're like pooping and stuff? Well, I guess it doesn't go inside of the anus, but I guess I never really like think too much about it. Like say when I'm swimming or something, I don't know if actually water gets inside of the anus. Maybe not. I'm not sure.
セクハラ的な質問になるかもしれませんが、男が覆うのはわかりますよ。急所だから。女子も同じなんですか？
足から入水した時に水と激しくぶつかるのは股間なんだ。急所とか関係なく単純に痛い。
痛いのは嫌だな。
嫌だったらしっかりと両手で覆うこと。分かったね。
I actually don't know whether or not all of this is true, considering I'm not that familiar with swimming in general.
それとこれこそセクハラ発言になるんだけど。
He said, this might sound just like a sexual harassment.
そう思うなら言わなければいいのに。
僕だってあまり言いたくないんだけど大切なことだからね。肛門に水が入るって話をしたけど、女の子の場合は他にもその穴があるでしょ。
いきなり保健体育の時間？
つまりその女の子のまさや続きを。
Man, this guy is very unprofessional. I mean, I study like psychology, right? My major is psychology, and we actually are pretty professional when we talk about genitals and stuff, because we just talk about it a lot during, you know, some specific subjects and stuff like that. Come on, Shirase-san. Huh? Why me?
僕が言うとまた変態扱いされるからね。今度こそは心が完全に折れるかもしれない。
God. This guy, I don't know. I guess people like this guy actually exist though in real life. But like I said, you're supposed to be professional about this. Ah, what a pain. You actually like let me, like what, a 17-year-old, 18-year-old guy to talk about this shit? Oh, your hymen.
まさやいやらしい。エッチです。女の子の前でそんなこと言うなんて変態です。
Yeah, I think I keep reiterating this point, but I do feel like some of the jokes in this game is just way too childish for me. I'm too old for this shit. Shut up! Point is, the water pressure from the fall could damage it, so you have to be careful. I mean, in a lot of extreme sports, or, you know, people that are really competitive with sports in the first place, the hymen will always be destroyed. From what I know.
マサヤはエッチだな。
Hey, don't stab me in the back. Look, just make sure you have your crotches covered.
初めての相手が大海原っていうのはさすがにロマンがありすぎだよね。
ロマン？
I don't know. You guys like think about it. Is it actually losing your virginity if you just like break your hymen by doing some sports stuff? I personally don't think so.
海の男的な。
Someone really needs to teach this girl a lesson.
しっかり両手でガードします。私も。
I don't know how actually important this is to specific girls too, actually. I don't talk about this with my, like, you know, female friends, but is it really like that important? I don't know. Personally, I don't think so.
さて、それじゃあ姿勢を教えるから僕の真似をするように。これは自分の命を守るためなんだから真面目にやってね。
Shirase-san, Madoka, and I push our way through the water as we watch everyone float above us.
よし、じゃあここら辺でいいかな。
怪我とか溺れるとかそういうことがない限り、2人は女子部員の介助をしないようにね。
Yeah, yeah.
本当に分かってるのかな。そういうことがきっかけで部が崩壊したりするんだよ。
I really doubt that. Still, there's no point arguing. Better change the topic. Hey, there's something I'd like to ask you.
何？
Why are you wearing a swim... Ugh! She interrupts me by throwing a towel over my face.
この状況で私だけ制服とかありえないでしょ。
Why not? You're the manager.
マネージャーだって必死なんだよ。
What? Fan service, Messiah. Fan service. And I guess she just doesn't want to get left behind. You know, left out, not left behind. I don't really get it, but whatever. I'll just pretend she means a manager should share in the highs and lows of their players.
最初は誰から始めようか。
部長の俺が先陣を切るぜ。
了解。いつでも OK だよ。
Prez locks his legs in place and covers his crotch with his hands. Then, he falls, which makes water splash in all directions almost immediately.
うひゃー、解除されたから当然なんだけど、唐突に落ちるんだね。
怖いですね。
兄ちゃん大丈夫？
なんずるな妹よ。こんなのなんともないぜ。
うん、今のでいいと思うよ。割とまっすぐに足から入水できていたしね。やっぱり筋肉があるからかな。姿勢が。
筋肉の道は全ての道を征服しますからね。
No, sorry about that. I was like, not really thinking too much. Because I thought the conversation was gonna get weird again once he mentions muscles.
一理あるね。ちょっと。
Ah.
上腕二頭筋を触ってもいいかな。
I actually hate this. Oh my god. This sense of humor is garbage, man, in my opinion. Do that later. Thank you, Messiah.
残念だけど、そうしようか。じゃあ、次は誰にする？
私が行ってもいいですか？
おお、真っ白勇気ある。
怖いことは先に済ませてしまいたいタイプなんです。気をつけてくださいね。
失敗したら海が彼氏になっちゃうよ。
失敗しません。
Quit scaring her, Misaki. That never happened from such a short fall.
あんまり緊張しないように。無理かもしれないけど、リラックスして。
ましろちゃん、深呼吸ですよ。
I think I said this on the last episode, but we really did not see Ichinose much this chapter. Even though the chapter preview was supposed to be her. I'm feeling kinda sad.
そうですね。では、行きます。
頑張れー。
Mashiro lands perfectly. A little bit of water scatters about as her legs pierce the water.
おお、綺麗に落ちたね。どこも痛くないでしょ？
はい、全然大丈夫です。むしろちょっと面白かったくらいで。 ら面白くなるもんだよね。遊園地の遊具にも落下の要素があるの多いし。美咲先輩、はすか先輩、何も問題ありませんよ。私が自分の体でそれを証明しました。
真白がそう言うなら、じゃあ次は私が行くね。
はい、どうぞ。
Don't try to be funny and fall in a weird way, got it?
言われなくても分かってるって。
Misaki stretches out her legs, covers her crotch with her hands, and
フォールっと。
目に水が入りました。
a noticeably larger amount of water splashes about as Misaki lands.
あれ、入水の時はそんなに乱れてなかったと思うんだけどね。
Misaki grimaces a little. Is she in pain? Huh? It hurt?
どこが痛いんです？もしかして足をくじいちゃったりとか？
いや、そうじゃなくて、そのね。
What's there to hide? This is practice, so we need to use this time to fix whatever problems we can.
だからその痛かったのは。
Misaki hits the water with both her hands in an irritated fashion as she stumbles over her words.
その胸が痛かったの。
Oh, I see.
見比べないでください。変態の上にセクハラですよ。
What? That's not why I was looking.
あってもなくても一緒です。引っかかりがないから綺麗に水に入れたんだなって、そういう納得されたくありません。
I think that's a pretty natural conclusion, though.
まあまあ、そこが真白の可愛いポイントだよ。
まあ可愛いならいいですけど、そこはあっさり納得するんだ。美咲先輩が大きすぎるんです。そこが可愛いんですけど。
Yeah, hers are pretty damn big, gotta say. But I think Satoin-san's or Sato-san's is a bit bigger.
相思相愛だに。
はいって言葉が入ってるのが重いな。
今度先輩が降りるときは私がしっかりと下から押さえておきますから。
That's just weird. Why would you need to practice that? It never actually happened.
まあ着水の状況によっては胸が痛いってこともあるかもしれないね。ぐっと胸。
Oh, sorry. God damn it. Damn you! I keep getting thrown off by the fact that, you know, I thought he was done.
とっさの状況でそこまではできないでしょ。そこは我慢して足からの入水を気をつけて股間を守った方がいいかな。
はあ、しょうがないのか。まあでもそこまで痛かったわけじゃないし。アスカもきっと痛いよ。
怖いこと言わないでください。二人ともそんなこと言って何ですかこれ、差別ですか？
そんなことないってば。
怖くなってきました。
Shirase-san said you can mitigate the pain by bending your upper body back as you enter the water.
わかりました。私が思うにアスカのはちぎれるね。
怖すぎます。そんな冗談言わないでください。
大丈夫。ちょっと痛かっただけだから。
胸の大きい人たちの会話は痛快です。
I actually don't think this sort of conversation happens in real life. Maybe in high school. I guess I just have to grin and bear it when this sort of conversation happens from time to time. Asuka, get on with it before Mashiro loses her will to live.
別に傷ついてなんかいません。
Okay, go ahead, Asuka.
はい。背筋をそらして、じゃあ落ちます。フォール。
Huh? She must have been too focused on bending, since now she's falling backward instead. Worst part is, she's heading right toward me. My first reaction is to try and dodge, but the water is slowing me down. Guess I'd better catch her before she crashes into me. Gah! I sink into the water with Asuka in my arms. But luckily, I managed to withstand the impact. After a moment, I forced myself up. I hope she's okay. I stand up with Asuka still in my arms.
危ない落ち方をしたね。二人とも大丈夫？
I'm fine. What about you, Asuka?
私は平気です。すみません。受け止めてくれてありがとうございます。
We're both fine, so it's all good.
それで、コーチの手。
Both of my hands are currently buried in Asuka's breasts. Damn you, anime! Whoa! I'm sorry! I hurriedly remove my hands.
うわー、ベタベタ。狙ってましたね。
There's no way that's true! I didn't have enough time!
そういうことの積み重ねで部は崩壊するんだよ。
This is obviously never gonna happen again. Sadly, we live in anime land, Messiah.
そうか。これがマサヤハーレムか。
Yes, it is, Shirase-san. Look!
ひなた、俺の大胸筋も触っていいんだぜ。
Damn you, gay best friend. Don't start blushing as you say that!
はいはい、この話はこれでおしまい。訓練はまだ続けないとダメなんですよね。
体に覚えさせる必要があるからね。
What I do appreciate about this game, though, is that they do give you this humor, like, without any sense of shame, but they kind of gloss over it pretty quickly and get on with it pretty fast. So I do appreciate that. Because some visual novels actually try to stay with the sensei, like, you know, the topic for way too long, and it does get super annoying.
じゃあ、とっとと次に行こう。
For this game, they kind of brush it off super quickly, so I appreciate that. It feels like they just put it because, you know, just for the sake of being anime. Madoka wades over to me after saying that. What a reliable manager.
ちゃんと感謝しておいてね。
Correction. What a reliable, terrifying manager.
ごめんなさい。私のせいで変なことになっちゃって。
No, it's okay. I don't mind, really.
むしろ感謝してるくらいだよね。
I didn't! Okay, maybe I did, but I could never admit that. Let's just get back to practice, okay?
マサヤ先輩の頭めがけて垂直に落ちたら頸椎を折ることできますかね。
The fuck? Why would you ever even think of that?
私の胸を触った時は報復するぞというのを覚えておいてもらおうかと。
If I was Messiah, I'm just gonna exactly say these words. There's barely anything to touch anyway. I didn't try to touch Asuka, okay? Enough! Get back to practice. Practice goes smoothly after that point. Well, other than those dangerous looks Madoka kept shooting me anyway. That's all, folks.
はーい、お疲れ様でした。
白瀬さん、ありがとうございました。
いえいえ。これを機にうちの店もまたごひいきにね。
最後だけまともなのがちょっと怪しいです。
最後ぐらいは信頼してよ。
All the weird stuff you said earlier probably cancels that out, Shirase-san. Huh? Come to think of it, where'd Misaki go? Did she leave already?
もう終わりの挨拶中？間に合ってよかった。
speak of the devil, Misaki's making her way back to us.
マサヤ、これで今日の練習はお開きだよね。
Yeah, feel free to go back and get changed. Wait, what's that? Misaki's holding a rather dangerous looking weapon.
何ってテックないんだけど。
The hell? I didn't ask for the model. Explain.
スウェーデンのイントラテックが設計してできた軍用向けサブマシンガン。80年代にアメリカのギャングが使い始めて映画にもよく出てくるよ。
Okay. I know that you have a lot of guns in your room, but what the fuck? Why'd you suddenly pull that shit out? I meant explain yourself.
そりゃもうこうするからに決まってるじゃない。
Misaki's sounding awfully chipper here.
はい、まどかはこれスターリング。アスカはこれね AK47。
Even I know that one. That one is actually super, like, popular.
はい。わしらはちっこいからウージーで。
Yeah, I know the Uzi too.
先輩が勧めてくださるのなら何でも。ああ、でもこれ何なんですか？
それはこれから教えてあげる。はーい、それじゃみんな空に浮かんで。
The girls follow Misaki into the sky.
それじゃ今から突発的水鉄砲サバゲ大会を行います。
Oh, those are water guns? Okay. I thought they actually use BB pellets.
くらえおりゃー。うわー、いきなり何するのよミサキ。お返ししてやるから。うわ胸狙うのなし。そうやって悩ましげな声出したところで私は女だ。それ
Yeah, she said, I'm a girl.
そうだった。じゃあお返しだ。
I was wondering why the hell Misaki was acting all cutesy there.
やだもう狙ってるでしょ。ちょっと
先輩、私も狙ってください。
あ、じゃあはい。
くすぐったいけどご褒美です。
真っ白のはちょっとマジっぽいな。怖いな。
もう始まってるんです。
当たり前よ。ほーらアスカももう水が胸に当たってます。こーらマサヤ、何が見してる。
Nothing!
先輩、これは記憶します。
Considering you say that, you look pretty happy. Please don't.
じゃあお返しですよ。それ。アスカ、さすがに大切なとこ狙うのはなしで。狙ってるわけじゃないんです。ほらマシロッチ、手がお留守ですよ。くすぐったいです、青柳先輩。
What the hell is happening? We were all hyper-focused on practice until a moment ago, but Misaki's toys have killed all the tension.
おお、なんか面白そうなことをしてるな。
Don't even try to join them. Madoka would probably stop you anyway, so just sit this one out.
うりゃうりゃ。もっと打ってください。
God, you're so weird, Mashiro.
私も負けませんから。覚悟しなさい、ミサキ。
This stupid, like, sound effect sound is so dumb. Man, they're really enjoying themselves. Unbelievable. What a mess. Sorry about them. I apologize to Shirase-san.
いいじゃないか、楽しそうで。それにこれなら FC の練習と言えなくもない。
Guess you have a point. They're flying about in all directions, shooting water at each other, and dodging. In a way, it's dogfight practice. Goes without saying that Misaki didn't even think of that though.
まあそれに
Shirase-san's expression turns grave.
マサヤが楽しそうにやってるみたいで安心したよ。
Why relieved?
いや、 もっと暗い生活してるんじゃないかと思ってさ。
He's only like this because he knows about my breakdown. I won't ever return to being a player.
好きにすればいいさ。
Shirase-san says that with a smile on his face. After that, we spent our days practicing for the upcoming tournament. We repeated the same exercises over and over, while also making sure to mix in some more fun activities. Time flew right by us, and now, the tournament's right around the corner. Geez, this is actually like skipping so many like, you know, in-game time. I gotta go to the bathroom real quick, so I will see you guys in just 1 second. And I am back. Sorry about that. I actually don't really go to the bathroom all that often when I'm recording. I don't know why I actually had the need to go there. Quite rare for me to actually do that. I think this is about the second time that I did it. So yeah, we've only got a week left until the tournament. I let my gaze wander over all our members as I say that. Man, we really did not go see Rika or Ichinose a lot this chapter. I am super let down actually, damn. I guess they frontline, you know, the interaction with Rika from the earlier chapters a lot more. And with that said, I want to get some practice matches in that are as close to the real thing as possible. There we go.
確かにそろそろそういうこともしておいた方がいいかもね。わーい、試合大好き。基礎練習嫌い。
Can you not?
本番を想定した試合か。今年の夏は燃えるぜ。
でもセコンドはどうするんですか？平等にセコンドなしだと本番っぽくないですよね。片方だけがセコンドありっていうのも変だし、だからって両方のを同時にやるっていうのも変だよね。まどかちゃんがするというのは？練習試合をするなら私は審判するから無理だよ。
You guys are worrying over nothing.
わかった。マサヤが分裂するんだ。
This girl is nuts. I'm no amoeba, damn it. I swear, Masaki can't go a minute without cracking a joke. I've already asked Aoi-san to serve as a second. Yeah, I was thinking whether it was going to be Aoi-san or Ichinose.
鏡先生か。鏡先生のセコンドって怖そうじゃありません？
Makes more sense that it's Aoi-san instead of Rika since Rika is a player.
ちょっと思いますね。
Not to mention she's also from a different school.
冷笑とかされそうだよね。
No, I can't. She always tells it like it is, regardless of if you're winning or losing.
マサヤさんは出されたことあるんですか？
Huh? Well, yeah, but that was a long time ago.
そうですよね。
Asuka hurriedly glosses over the situation. Man, she's not to blame or anything. I shouldn't have reacted like that. We'll decide the pairs with rock, paper, scissors before each match.
それしかないですよね。
で、どういう組み合わせで試合をするつもりだ？
We barely have any players, so we'll go with a round robin.
よーし、早速試合開始だ。
What the hell is a round robin? Is this just like, you know, what happened before? We keep switching? Calm down. If only she was this enthusiastic about practice.
いわく、試合は早くすればするほどいい。
How many times do I have to tell you to quit making stuff up? You might hurt yourself if you don't do some warm-ups first.
ウォーミングアップなんかしたら試合途中で疲れちゃうって。それ、私も同感です。
I actually feel like warm-ups are pretty important when you're trying to do something serious. Never skip warming up. I swear, these two never let me catch a break. What's that? You two want to do some stamina training? No? then zip it and get to field flying. Once the round robin practice matches end, everyone lines up in front of Aoi-san.
お疲れ様。短い練習期間だったけど、みんな成長したな。
New music here. Thanks for your help today, Miss Kagami. Wait, they didn't show us the practice match? Oh man! I want to hear some nerd talk. God damn it.
マサヤもちゃんとコーチできたようだな。これなら上位も狙えるかもしれない。
Got my hopes up for nothing, Messiah. You think?
かもしれないだ。ま、大会をベストコンディションで迎えるためにも無茶な練習はしないようにな。
Right, of course.
ちょっとの無茶もしちゃダメですか？私、大会までにもっともっとたくさん練習したいです。
That's a bad idea. All your hard work will be for nothing if you get injured.
でも
Asuka lost all her matches. Sure, you could say that's because she's lacking experience, except she even lost to Mashiro. It's no wonder she's so anxious.
大会までに体調を整えるのも強くなるコツだぞ。普通の練習をするなと言ってるわけじゃないんだ。ハードな練習はするなと言ってるんだ。
Asuka casts her eyes downward. Seems she doesn't want to agree. I gotta agree with Aoi-san here. So in any sort of sport, you actually gotta have enough rest. Right? You don't want to overtrain. Overtraining is actually super bad for you.
わかった。そこまで思いが強いなら好きなだけ練習すればいい。
いいんですか？
いいよ。
Well, you let up pretty easily. Are you sure that's okay?
次の大会のためだけに練習してるわけじゃないんだ。
That may be true, but
本人のやる気を尊重した方がいいだろう。それにめちゃくちゃ練習したくなる時期ってのは初心者には間違いなくあるからな。
I guess that's true. She closes her mouth and looks at me as she says that. Her eyes seem to be asking, "Damn you typos." You know that, right? And yeah, I do. I lived through it even. There are instances where you get the urge to pump all your time into FC. And when that happens, you tend to practice so hard that it seems a bit crazy and counterproductive from the outside. Oh, there was a time when I was like doing cycling every single day. And yeah, it was insane. That's just how extreme it gets. You just want to live and breathe FC, and you do whatever you can to make that possible. I've heard that the best players all have moments like that quite often. Who knows? Maybe the ability to feel that way is talent in its own right. So all things considered, it's hard to just say yet. To say just yet, there we go. I was like, there's something that I missed there when I said that sentence. But Asuka might just become a top Skywalker if she keeps this up. Still, she looks a little sad right now. Should I tell her that story? What story? About my story? What story? I actually want her to do the training some more, just to, you know, like appease her. But I don't know which choice actually makes me let her do her thing. I'm gonna tell her, I guess. Right. It's better to tell her. Might help keep her motivated. Asuka always takes what I say in the most positive light, so this should work. Do you want to practice that badly? Well, that's a good thing if you ask me. It'll definitely help you improve quickly. Asuka's slightly dejected expression brightens up in an instant. Yeah, that's the Asuka I know. A smile suits her best. That said, you shouldn't push yourself to your limit during practice. What exactly was she planning to do?
そうそう、マサヤがコーチとしてちゃんと見て怪我をしないように気遣うように。
Will do.
本当に無茶なことを始めたらその時は全力で全身で止めるように。
よろしくお願いします。
My bad.
全力で全身で止めてください。
Yeah, I hate the localization in this game. God, they add in way too much and sometimes they don't add enough. Though, truth be told, I actually was like double clicking there, so that was my fault. But I hate the fact that, you know, what the localization does to this game. How reckless are we talking here exactly?
全力で岩に激突して体を鍛えるとかでしょうか。
What the hell? I'd call that self-harm, not practice. Well, go on. I'll make sure to keep you in check. Aoi-san said the upcoming tournament wasn't important, but I still want Asuka to win at least one match. The joy of winning can really change a person, so I want her to learn how that feels.
全勝の飛沢は全部に圧勝したのはすごいけど、もうちょっと体力をつけないとな。
Misaki was panting heavily until just a few moments ago.
はーい。
She never changes. Crushed is an understatement. It's clear from the matches that she's way better than everyone else in our club. Come to think of it, how long did she compete in FC at her old school? I've been meaning to ask, but I never quite found the right timing.
美咲ちゃんなら上位を狙えるんじゃないかな。
トーナメント運が悪くなければいけると思うぜ。
そうですよ、そうですよ。優勝を狙っちゃいましょう。狙っちゃう？狙っちゃうか。
何でも上を狙うのはいいことだぞ。出るからには当然優勝を狙っていけ。
Given Aoi-san's position, it's only natural for her to say something like that, but her placement depends entirely on how soon she faces Shindo-san. If she lucks out and avoids him earlier, she can get pretty far. I guess it also remains to be seen how she does against opponents that rely purely on speed. Misaki has improved since the training camp, but that's still her greatest weakness. Sure, she destroyed Prez today, but that's just because she watches him practice all the time. Plus, Prez is the most straightforward speeder I know. The man still refuses to use any sort of feint. Still, if she faced him for the first time without any prior knowledge of his skills, he'd probably give her a run for her money.
青柳は言うことはない。よくここまで他人の意見を無視してスピードに命をかけたな。3年間の全部をぶつけるだけだ。
おう、任せておいてください。ぶっちぎってやります。
I think I said this, but in terms of playstyle, I probably would be the same as Shion right here. Prez is super pumped, though his personality is just too exaggerated for my taste. He lost to Misaki earlier, but Mashra and Asuka were no match for him.
部長みたいに飛べるようになりたいです。
Trust me, you really don't. He only got that good by completely disregarding the very concept of winning or losing. At this point, it almost feels like he's playing a different sport. Still, the guy had absolutely no tricks up his sleeve, but he still managed to beat two opponents that knew him front to back. Just goes to show how fast he really is. Misaki definitely isn't good enough to beat Shindo-san yet, but there's a chance Prez could. A slim one, but that's still better than nothing. The way I see it, Prez has the best shot of winning the whole thing.
有坂はそうだな。まずは大会で1勝を目指してみろ。スタイルが固まっていないというか、ふわふわしているというか。
そうですよね。自分でも分かっているんですけど。
She managed to beat Asuka, but only because Asuka was such a mess out there. Mashiro just recently swapped over to being a speeder, and that's thrown her off her game. Oh, she's a speeder, huh? Actually, I forgot about that. I thought she actually became an all-rounder too. She's really slow to act, probably because she's constantly second-guessing herself.
真白は迷いすぎなんじゃないかな。
美咲先輩が迷わなすぎだと思うんですけど。
その名の通り頭を真っ白にしてやればいいんだよ。
Yeah, that's exactly what I do too when I cycle sometimes, Misaki. Though I do imagine what route to take before I just, you know, put everything into my body.
私の頭が真っ白になるのは美咲先輩のことを考えている時だけです。
God, I hate you, Mashiro. Well, I hate that part of you. Specifically. See, that sounds like a huge problem to me.
無駄なことを考えるのなんて休むのと一緒だって。
そんなことないぞ。考えないと成長しないからな。
そうですか？
Not everyone can fly the way you do. Mashiro needs to find her own path. True?
私らしくと言われても困ってしまいます。
ま、ふわふわしているっていうのは可能性があるということだからな。何かのきっかけで急に変わるってのはよくある話だ。
Right. For now, the only thing you can do is gain experience.
そこをサポートするのがマサヤの役割だぞ。
I know. We just have to look for opportunities that'll help her grow.
きっかけと言われても。
普段と違うことをしてみたら？例えば、犯罪とかどうだろう？
If anything, that'll her into a criminal instead of a better Skywalker. Think of something FC related, please.
さて、クラシナだけど。
Honestly, it's hard to find anything to praise. That said, I do think she's better than Mashiro at least.
クラシナは落ち込んでるみたいだけど、自分で思っているよりは悪くないぞ。
どういったところがでしょうか。
素直なところがいいと思う。これだけ素直なプレイができる選手はそういないぞ。
True enough, it's hard to find FC players who fall for feints easily. And everyone here knows that, which is probably why she couldn't even win one match. She'll probably do just fine in the tournament, since no one there will know anything about her.
コーチの指示も悪いな。
Sorry about that. Aoi-san picks apart my work as a second. Long-winded or vague instructions slow down a player's movement and reaction time. That may seem relatively minor, but a player getting confused during a match is a death sentence.
フェイントに引っかかるなという指示じゃなくて、もっと具体的に言ってやらないとわからないところがある。
I'll try to work on that. She seemed fine following those sorts of instructions when she faced Ichinose though. Maybe it's different now that she knows so much about FC. There's a chance that all that knowledge is actually slowing her down.
クラシナはそのまま素直にやればいいと思う。そうすれば素直にフェイントを見破れるようになるさ。それにフェイントだろうがなんだろうが集中して相手に食らいついていけばどうにかなるということもあるからな。
頑張ります。
ああ、それとクラシナはちょっと変だな。
Huh? What does she mean? Oh my god, my friend just like DM'd me some fucking hentai on Discord. God damn it! It's no Fap November, damn you. Why?
変ですか。
あ、それ私も思いました。朝って変なタイミングで力を抜くよね。
そうですか。
こっちがガバーッと言ってるのに妖怪みたいにぬるりと避けちゃう時ある。空中の紙切れをつかもうとして失敗してるような感触というか。
それに近いのは私も感じました。くにゃっとしたりガチッとしたりが極端というか。
I'm not imagining what they're saying very well. Wait, she does that in the middle of matches? It's really important not to tense your body more than necessary. If she was doing that during all her matches, then it's no wonder she lost. Still, she can't control her body properly. That's crazy. Did you feel something as well, Prez?
俺は何も感じない。
Yeah, I feel like I would most definitely be someone like Prez if I were to be in FC. I wouldn't care what my opponents are doing. I'll just be like, you know, having like what's the word I'm looking for? Like narrow vision, tunnel vision. There we go. Madoka's clearly frustrated. Well, I figured as much. The guy barely ever focuses on anyone other than himself. Anyway, this is good news. Now that I know she's doing that, I can help fix it. Well, let me try to rephrase. I'm someone like Prez, but if I were to lose to someone, then I would pay attention to what it is that made me lose that match. But if I still win, I'm just gonna keep doing what I'm doing, you know? Maybe she'll even manage to get a win or two at the tournament at this rate.
それじゃ今日はここまで。腹を出して寝て体調を崩したりしないようにな。
We're done with practice matches for now. All that's left is one last bit of training. Tension, anticipation, and a hint of uneasiness color my mind. As I stand here, staring out at the vast blue sky, I get a little sentimental. The summer tournament, where all our hard work will finally be put to the test, is upon us.
空気が湿ってきたね、佐藤君。
砂糖いいんですわ。
梅雨だから仕方ないけど、みんなの士気にも影響するね、佐藤君。
砂糖いいんですわ。それはそうと部長、こんな話をご存知ですか？
なんだい？
梅雨の語源です。江戸の末期、雨水を割り梅肉を溶いてそうめんのつゆにする遊びが流行ったんですの。それで
It was a joke, damn it.
それ嘘だよ。は？梅の咲く頃に降るからとか諸説あるけど、今佐藤君が言ったのはデマだよ。誰かに担がれたんだね。
She's gonna be very angry at us next time we meet.
部長、準備できました。
ああ、今行く。じゃあ佐藤君も来てね。それじゃ。
こんな経歴卑怯ですわ。日向雅也、覚えてなさい。
Wow, really? That's the end? Wow, we really did not see a lot of Rika.
ついに迎えた夏の大会。少女たちはそれぞれの思いを込め空に躍動する。次々と現れるライバルたち。そして彼らとの戦いの果てに衝撃の展開が待ち受けていた。次回「青の彼方のフォーリズム」第6話決戦。そして彼方の向こうに何かが見える。
The grand finals already? Damn, I'm actually really excited about this chapter. Well, I'm gonna have to try to tone down my excitement though, because you know, on the last chapter preview, I was excited for this chapter, but we didn't actually see a lot of Rika. But alright, I think this is actually a good place for me to end the episode. Let me save before I forget, of course. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Give this video a like if you guys like it. Sub if you guys haven't. Patreon will be getting these episodes early access along with everything uncensored. But yeah, also, I'm gonna reiterate this for... I don't know if it's gonna be on all the videos now, but... Patreon now has free members, so for people that are on YouTube but haven't, you know, tried to take a look at the Patreon, I will be putting first episodes of new playthroughs directly, or not directly, but instantly as a preview for people, you know, that just follow the Patreon as free members. And as of right now, you guys won't be seeing Aokana for at least February. And I am recording this on November, so yeah. And I'll see you on the next one.